It's our intention that we're going to create magic in all of our stores. We're going to make a commitment that education is a discovery. How many of you discovered that if you cut bangs too short right here, you won't ever have to do that again? That was a discovery, right? Do you want to hear one of my discoveries? So I've cut 2 people in my lifetime. I'm just going to share it with you guys. Don't tell anybody else. I've cut 2 people in my lifetime. Both were with clippers. So what I discovered was that if you cut a man's ear right here with clippers, it bleeds forever. I was doing this. I've cut 2 people. I cut a rabbi and I cut Santa Claus. It sounds like a really bad joke. Like there's a hairdresser, a rabbi, and Santa Claus. So I cut Andrew Rosenberg. I just got these brand new clippers, and I was working around his ear, and I cut him a little bit. And he was like, "Oy vey, Samuel, I can't believe you cut my ear like this." And he would not leave my salon. And then the second person that I cut was Santa Claus. Now, Santa Claus came into my salon for 5 years in a row, and he always made an appointment as Santa Claus, and he always paid in cash, and he drove this big red car with a big S and a big C on it. And he would say, "You've grown up to be such a nice young man. I'm so glad that you're here. And, you know, remember when you used to look out the window with delight and excitement waiting for me?" And I loved that I would do Santa Claus. And I would say to children that come into my salon, "You better be good, because I do Santa Claus's hair." And so, you know, like how Santa Claus is like all old and wrinkled back here in the back of his neck? So I was cutting Santa Claus's hair, and I cut him a little bit. I nicked St. Nick. And I said, "Hey, Santa, I think I cut you a little bit." And he said, "I hope not, because Santa is a hemophiliac and he doesn't have his medicine." I said, "Get a towel!" And he never came back. I know. That's it. All right. Later. So, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. I cut Santa Claus, so he's not coming this year. I totally lost my train of thought. All right, so we're going to make discoveries. I discovered you shouldn't cut Santa Claus's hair back here because you could nick St. Nick. That's not a good thing. I believe that we should create magic. What do you do to create magic in your stores every single day? When I interview you, the first thing I want to know is, when's your birthday? I have this list that I call your Create Magic list. Now, the first thing I want to know is, when's your birthday? Why do I want to know when your birthday is? Because it's the one day of the year you're more superior than the rest of us. I want you to come in. There's going to be balloons on your station. We're going to wish you happy birthday. So I want to know what your birthday is. The second thing I want to know on my Create Magic list is, what's your favorite midday beverage that you can drink at work? So what's your favorite midday beverage that you can drink at work? I want to know what your favorite flower is. I want to know what your favorite midday snack is. What would it mean to you if you came into work and after our first line of defense, which is going to be bubbles, you came in and all of a sudden there was a skinny vanilla latte on your station? Ta-da! Or a Snickers bar. Ta-da! Or an orchid. Ta-da! See, it's a Create Magic list, but it's also, in case of emergency, break glass list, right? Because I want you to be the best you that you can possibly be whenever you come into my salon. We spend 8 hours together. I want you to be happy. Through no fault of your own, you're going to come into work one day and you're not going to be really happy. You ran over a squirrel, you broke a nail, whatever it was. So I want to give you a Snickers. I want to hook a sister up. Here you go. So we're going to create some magic. I believe that people learn when they're having fun. If you're not having fun, why come to work, man? And I can't spell fun without you in the middle. That was good. Come on, I know it's after lunch, but help me out. We believe that when people are having fun, they're going to enjoy coming to work. I want to come to work every single day, and I want to get delighted and excited and tuned in and tapped in and turned on because you're there. Finally, We host theme days, like we play music. We have 70s days. We just have like little pizza party contest days. Whatever it's going to take to create a more positive salon culture, to create a little bit of magic. And finally, making a mistake is not fatal. Unless you cut Santa Claus and he's a hemophiliac, and then I don't know, because I never saw him again.